Hi, we're back here in the studio with Joshua. Joshua, it's great to see you again. Well, let me ask you a quick question before we get started. Where did you get that neat-looking shirt? I noticed you had one a lot like it last time. Where did you get those?
Well, a lot of people ask me that. You'd be surprised how many people do. I went to the Goodwill store, and they were actually giving them away. If you take 4 of them off their hands of these ratty old shirts, they will give you $5.
Well, that's a great deal.
So I was like, yeah, I don't have to beg for change at Quick Trip, and I have a couple grass cutting shirts. You know? It's a win-win. You know?
I know, yeah. We'll have to check that out afterwards. I'd like to get some of those shirts. Alrighty then, let's go ahead and get right into it then. The first question I have is, your red hair. How did your hair get so red? I mean, how did you do that?
Well, when I was 5, I did something very immature. Most 5-year-olds probably have.
Yeah.
To an extent. But I would eat a lot of Cheetos when I was a kid, believe it or not. And the leftover dust on my hands, I just kind of rub it in my head. I don't know. Yeah. And after so long, it just became a habit over the years. And I still haven't broke it. It's even if I wanted to get it out, I can't anymore. It's in there.
Yeah, it's a lot of habits like that. Alrighty, so let's get on with your career. I hear you're in a group now called the Bluffin Muffins.
Yes.
All right. I heard you actually started out in a very minor role and worked your way up. Let's hear about that minor role.
I was the doorbell on the second Cooking with Carl episode, I believe.
Really?
And they were ordering a pizza. I'm not sure how that works since they're supposed to be master chefs. And I was the person who rang the doorbell. I guess you could kind of call me the pizza guy too, since the pizza guy usually rings the doorbell.
Well, yeah, it's
okay,
essentially the same role.
Yeah.
So that obviously started your career, and it changed your life. Tell me more about that. How's your career been going lately? I mean,
well, after the doorbell, I kind of worked my way up. I worked my way up to commercials, and then even a sitcom or two.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty interesting.
Yes.
Now, obviously, those are some pretty big roles. Do people notice you now more on the streets than
yes. Oh, yes. You'd be surprised. There's, like, crowds of people who are like, hey, that's the doorbell guy, or, hey, that's the guy who was on that sitcom. It's just overflowing.
Oh, I bet. So, well, that sound means we are out of time. So, thank you for coming on, Josh. Let's go ahead head down to the Goodwill and check out the shirts.
I will meet you there.